Hi, I'm Giles, the Technical Director of Havilah Resources. And today I'd like to give you a brief update of what's been happening recently at our Mutooroo Copper Cobalt project, which is located near Broken Hill. It contains a roughly 12.5 million tonne sulphide ore resource with quite high grades of copper at 1.5% and also cobalt at 0.16%, plus significant gold. It has both open pit and underground mining potential. Back in August, we signed an exclusivity memorandum of understanding with JX Advanced Metals Corporation, which is a large Japanese non-ferrous metals producer. And JXAM have commenced a $3 million work program, which is initially focused on drilling to obtain representative drill core samples for a proposed metallurgical. To speed up this work, we have actually drilled pre-collar holes using an RC percussion drilling rig, which can drill about 150, 180 metres per day. And it produces drill chip samples, it breaks up the rock, and we pile up every metre interval into these piles here, and we take a 2 or 3 kilogram sample from that, which goes to the assay lab, and that's our normal exploration procedure. So what we've done in this case is drilled down to this 180 odd metres depth. Then we've come along with a contractor diamond drilling rig set up over the same hole and continued on another 20-30 metres, sometimes more, to obtain drill core sample through the sulphide zone that we want to sample. Now the diamond drilling rig uses a diamond impregnated bit. It drills over the top of the rock and produces this nice core sample. And we have halved and quarter cored that, and a quarter of it has gone off to the assay lab for assay, and the other half we have sent to the metallurgical lab in Brisbane. So the recent holes for which we've reported assay results are shown by the yellow stars here on this geological long section. It's a long section through the Mutooroo ore body. And these 4 holes here are drilled within the existing measured resource, which is shown by the pink hash colour, and they're twinned holes, which means they've been drilled adjacent to Havilah drill holes where we know there is sulphide intersections, and they have generated the drill core which has gone to the metallurgical laboratory. We've also drilled in this grey, most in this grey area here, particularly in this zone here, to upgrade the indicated and inferred resource to a measured category. So some of the holes are located through here, but we've also drilled some holes to the north of Mutooroo, completely outside the resource. And our recent drilling there in holes 260, but particularly 278, which we reported, have produced some very nice results. For example, in 278, we achieved 21 metres of 1.6% copper, 0.18% cobalt and 0.31 gram per tonne gold, and that's almost a true width of the mineralisation because the drill holes are almost perpendicular to the dip of the mineralised lode structure. And the earlier hole 260, that also obtained a nice result of 12 metres of 1.5%, 7% copper, 0.16% cobalt and 0.39 gram per tonne gold. So this trend of increasing grade and thickness of the mineralisation as we go deeper is very positive. And these particular holes and others which we're drilling in this area outside the resource have the potential to add substantial additional tonnes to a future re-estimated resource. And our drilling is continuing in this area outside the resource with this aim in mind. So in summary, JX Advanced Metals $3 million study program at Mutooroo is achieving its planned goals. All drill core samples for metallurgical test work have been obtained and have been now sent to the laboratory in Brisbane, and that work is now underway. And our drilling now is focused on resource upgrading and also resource expansion, particularly in the area to the north of the current resource, where there is a sizable untested, largely untested I should say, airborne electromagnetic conductive feature. And this drilling we expect to be wrapped up before the Christmas break. As a general comment, Havilah has been very pleased to work with JX Advanced Metals, and apart from the fact that they're funding this drilling and the metallurgical work, they have particular specialised knowledge and expertise which makes them very well positioned to maximise the recovery of other valuable components in the Mutooroo massive sulphide ore, for example the sulphur and the cobalt, which is besides the mainstay copper. So this work will continue on and we'll report updated results as things progress.